Hello, welcome to the Mindful 24. My name is Israel. I'm happy to be back here to speak about, to do what I usually do, which is being an orator and sharing information that I think would help you as an individual and impacts in you as a member of a family, and also um, support you to make positive contributions within your community or society. I will just be doing the other part of the last video I did when I talked about dreams and ideas and how and the importance of your dream and ideas and how to get your dreams and ideas possible. I did not speak on the other question. I did not answer the other question, which is what you need or how can you make your dream possible. So what you need to make your dream possible and how can you make your dream possible. I knew I'd mentioned something in the last video, and I said the earth, this cosmos where we exist and live in, is spiritual. And I said I would not be speaking on that and I would not be doing that today. But one example I would give to show that it's spiritual is this. How come that an individual is presumed dead and then they're buried to the ground and their skin, the skin decomposes and forms part of the soil, and you cannot even distinguish over time between what is the soil and what is the skin. Isn't that spiritual? And surprisingly, no human being or your parents did not eat the sand or did not eat the dust to be able to reproduce you or procreate you. Think about it. So that is one example I would want to share with you to establish that this world and this cosmos we live in is spiritual. That being said, how and what do you need to make your dreams possible? I have said, and I would always say, I speak from three standpoints. The one is examples, people's life stories that I've heard, that I've learned from. Two is observation, and three would be my own experience. My own experience. Um, and my experience is not absolute, but if you have better information, because I believe people's experience may differ, but there's always one information that is being passed, or will I say, a couple of information that are being passed, and you have to critically analyze those informations to be able to come out with some information that you know is very objective or to an extent objective. Um, so what you need and how can you make a dream possible? I think the first thing you need to understand is you as an individual is the first thing you need to make your dream possible. Why? Because it is your dream, it is your idea, those are your objectives, they're your goals. So you need you as the first thing for the actualization of your dream. The actualization of your dream. Um, I can't say more than that as regards that, but I know you need you as an individual to achieve your dream. The second thing you need would be people. People. The second thing would be people. You need people to actualize your dream. Um, like I said, you could achieve a negative or a positive dream, but I would encourage you to think about producing positive dreams, not consigning dreams. Yeah, think about producing positive dreams. So you need people to achieve your dreams, and the way you go about it matters a lot. It matters a lot. Some people have been able to highlight a couple of things that would pull people to their directions or that would pull people to certain people's directions. And one of those traits they've been able to highlight is charisma. Charisma. And I believe everyone has charisma. Oh, yes. It just depends on what you have come to understand about your charisma or what you've come to understand as charisma. Charisma is not in any sense manipulative. It is just that flavor within you that you exhibit that makes people want to come around. The flavor within you exhibit that makes people want to come around. So that is just what charisma is all about. It could be the way you smile. It could be the way you dress, or the way you walk. That is just charisma. It could be anything. So it could be anything. It could be even the way you participate and engage in activities when you're among people or in a group. Just charisma. It could be the fact that you motivate people. That could be charisma. It could even be your quietness. Charisma. So, and it could be your intelligence. So it's just for you to be able to identify as an individual what is that thing that I've noticed over time that brings people to my direction, that attracts people to my direction. Easy way to identify charisma. No dictionary, encyclopedia kind of research. Nah. So you need, so some people have highlighted charisma. Charisma is one thing you need to pull people to your direction. Another thing you need is, I would say, your ability to be committed to your dream. Your ability to be committed to your dream. That is not charisma. Your ability to be committed to your dream. Yes. So, yes, you need people. And how do you get people? I've mentioned one, charisma. I've mentioned the second one, and I said your ability to be committed to your dream. Mhm. If you are committed to your dream, you would find people come around you. Another thing again would be your passion. Commitment is very different from passion. So, commitment could be like you being consistent with something. That is, even if the heavens was to break open, you're not going to change from your consistency or your commitment to this idea, to this dream, even to this individual. So if you're committed to saying, I'm going to be kind, or I'm going to be pursuing this goal and this dream, then nothing must change your course of direction. Nothing. I mean, nothing. Nothing. Now, is it possible for you to feel disappointed at times, or maybe feel like you're not moving in the direction, or maybe even be inconsistent of that? Oh, yes, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But your ability to be able to keep your goal and your dream before you and say, even if I may be tired, even if I may be giving up, or I feel like giving up, I will still make another effort. I will still give it a try. Your ability to do that is what establishes consistency and commitment. So you now need to talk about and consider passion. Like I said, passion, very, very important. Passion is very, very important. You need passion. I need passion. For doing this, I need passion. Yeah. To even put on this t-shirt, I need a passion. I need a passion. So you need passion. And passion is going to be like the fuel that drives you. Passion. And the way to still passion is just to keep thinking about that thing. I mean, thinking about that thing that is your dream, that is your goal. And especially thinking about it from the positive angle. Thinking about it from the positive side of life, from the from the positive um side of your brain. So just think about it. So yeah, kind of thing. Just think about it. But basically, that is basically all part of the things you need. I think another thing you need would be to be able to attract people is your ability to be able to explain your dream. So I would call that intermediate communication. The ability to be able to communicate. And it could be either by writing or by speaking. So you should try as much as possible to have one of both. So you need to be able to explain your dream because people who are coming around you want to know what your dream is all about. They want to hear your dream. You Yes, it's fine. It's all right if you get anxious or maybe having some worries or maybe thinking about couple of things. What if I get people I get disappointed and it's all right. But still go ahead and what if I get laughed at? That's fine. But still go ahead and talk about explain your dream. And over time, when you keep explaining your dream, you become confident in your dream and in your ideas. So that's basically or a couple of things you need to be able to attract people that would help you to achieve your dream. For this last aspect that I want to speak about, it's kind of my bias, like I said. Um, God is a factor for me when it comes to actualizing dreams. Yeah, it's a factor for me. You don't need to agree with this. You can even end the video right now. But God is a factor for me to actualizing dreams. Big one, big factor. Um, because sometimes we're bound to make mistakes, and in as much as mistakes helps us to learn, but we can also avert these mistakes by getting help from this personality called God to be able to achieve your goals, to be able to find the right people, or will I say locate the right people and welcome the right people into your space. I would be stopping here today. I want to say thank you for um, listening to the Mindful 24. Thank you for listening to me. I would be coming back and I'll be speaking about something different entirely. And I hope I'm going to find you smiling when I see you. Bye. I care about you.